Coming up in Centre Circle, after a car accident, Andre Darby is yet to get his career back on track, but still has hopes. A local sports net manufacturer, but little or no takers. And dumb beholden say they will be the David of the Premier League. In 2010, defender Andre Darby met in a nasty car accident, which left him battling for life in the intensive care unit at the University Hospital of the West Indies. He managed to recover, and 4 years later, Jermaine Brown checked in to see how he was recuperating.
This was former national under-20 reggae boy captain Andre Darby after leaving the hospital in September 2010, wheelchair-bound, having spent 6 weeks in intensive care. He had suffered severe head injuries after being involved in a 2-vehicle accident in July of that year on the Hellshire Main Road in Portmore. While he'll never forget the accident in 2010, he explains he's not haunted by it.
No, I don't remember nothing really. I just remember I was going to a party. When I wake up in the hospital, I asked my mom Mommy, I'm looking for my boots, and she said, no son, you're in the hospital.
Darby's biggest supporter has been his mother, Novidine Peterkin, who says she feared at times he would not play football again.
Alright, he lost the train. He visited the gym, and that is one thing I like about him. He didn't let the accident hold him back, right? Some would say, well, there's no future for me in football anymore, but he just have that motivation just to go on, and I thank God for that.
He has overcome a myriad of obstacles to return to competitive football for the first time in 4 years. Among those was even learning to walk again and being patient as he recovered from his severe head injuries. He has credited Portmore United for giving him great support throughout his 4 years on the sidelines and says he's happy to be back on the bench with his teammates.
Gelling with my teammates is pretty good. Sometimes it's not easy because you remember what you can do. You're not able to do it as good enough like what before, but in the gym it's really hard. I gotta give thanks.
Darby was captain of the national under-20 team, which narrowly missed out on qualifying for the 2009 under-20 World Cup in Egypt. He explained where his ultimate aim now lies.
My main focus, first I want to get a contract overseas, but first I want to play in the local league, get back my strength, my playing technique together all over, play at the national level again, and then take it from there.
The great NFL player and coach Vince Lombardi once said, "The greatest accomplishment is not in never falling, but in rising again after you fall."
Darby did rise, and we were there to see him on his comeback.
Call it what you will. Written in the stars, the perfect script, a gift from Santa Claus. But for former under-20 reggae boy captain Andre Darby, it will be a moment to savor forever. After 4 years of rehabilitation following a horrific car accident, Darby made a triumphant return to competitive football on Tuesday. Not only did the central defender start in his first match back from the long layoff, but he also scored the goal, which saved Portmore United from what looked like certain defeat in time added on. A momentous header, seeing he had suffered severe head injuries in the accident. And while he found the goal for Portmore on the field, an overjoyed Darby could hardly find the words to describe his heroic return. Darby was actually expected to return in January 2015.
I got to give my management staff, coaching staff, credit.
Coach Linval Dixon, a former stalwart reggae boy defender, described Darby's return as out of this world.
Him really work hard, through the hard time, because the road was really, really rough and long, but he stayed the course, and he's here, and it's only good to give him opportunity. And what? At the end of it, he's a goal scorer, who, get us the point, so we must, big him up and show him love and tell him to continue to work hard.
Fast track to 2018, and many are asking what has happened to the once promising defender since his recovery, as he has since gone off the radar. Well, we caught up with him in Fort Lauderdale, where he competed at the Jamaica High School Alumni Sports Network football competition, where he told us he was close to returning to play for longtime club Portmore United.
I'm not in the best of shape, but if I train hard enough, I can get back in the best of shape that I want to be in. That the Andre Darby that everybody knows about. So I'm just taking it there from there.
What's the link between you and the club at this stage?
We have a very tight connection still. Mr. Herman Ming, Michael Ming, we still talk. I talk to like Coach Matt Bean. We still talk. The other day I got a knee injury. He sent me a program on my phone. So I'm in the gym now, trying to recover from that.
And you must be desperate to return to see, for the Jamaican people to see exactly where Andre Darby is at right now.
Yes, I'm dying to come back to Jamaica, to go back in top flight football. So all my fans, all my people, everybody see me play again, because I got a lot of fans that want to see me play. Sometime I got Facebook, people message, when are you coming back to Jamaica? I just tell them I'll soon be there, you can see me again. You know that we got the Triple C thing, Cool, Calm and Collective, everybody want to see that again. Yes, it hampered my career a lot, because I was, as a top flight football, one of the best centre back in the country, so you know that it wasn't the easy road.
How are you recovering from that now?
I'm recovering pretty fine, because I'm back in playing action and I can play very competitive now. If you see the games, you see that I'm up for the challenge now.
And financially, it must have hurt you.
It's not a minor setback, it's a major setback. But you got to take up yourself, brush off yourself and just go again. That's his main purpose. Play one game, but I get back injured again. I got a knee injury, and I just it just don't make any sense no more. I'm just going to go overseas, get back my mind settled, and try from there again. So once the mind not settled, because I was at my best form in Jamaica, and something happened, so that caused it as well. Because I see that I'm one of the best players in the country, and accident happened, I get an injury, it sent me back far away, and set me on the sideline, so it's not an easy road. Because sitting down, watching other players playing, that wasn't easy.
When you look back at it though, I remember where your career was and all the talks of you being a top flight footballer. How does it bother you?
Bother me a lot. I wouldn't be in Jamaica playing. At the rate that my career was going, I wouldn't be in Jamaica playing. I see at the time when I met in the accident, I should be in camp. But you know, as like a player and the top player, I'm the captain at the time for the Jamaica Under-20. I tell the coach I'm feeling a little bit hurt. I ain't gonna come to camp today. I'm gonna come tomorrow. I never make it back to camp. Yes, I must have regrets. Because if I was just be disciplined, go to camp, that wouldn't happen. So I must have regrets.
From all of your experience of the accident and breaking camp and all that, what's the message that you would have for the other players?
The youngsters that's coming up who are serious about the game, just be serious, don't be indisciplined. Report the training whenever you're supposed to report the training, and do what the coach says. Do what's right, just do the right thing.
What's your view on the national program itself at the moment?
National program, they got a good crop of youngsters, so they just got to work together, play together, fight for each other, play hard.
He also commends national coach Theodore Whitmore for being brave enough in his usage of local-based players.
But you got to mix the youngsters with the senior players, so you got a good combination. So the seniors can teach the youngsters.
When we return, a local sports net manufacturer but no market for his goods. And Premier League newcomers done beholden say they are not here for a quickie.